Life is full of wonders, and we're here to bring you rare moments you've never imagined. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and let's dive into these magical moments together.
Persistent heavy rain turned Spanish streets into rivers, turning cars into reluctant submarines, swimming in the overflowing water. This is the terrifying moment when the giant storm struck, sweeping everything out of control. Witnessing a scene like this is truly despairing. The damage left behind is huge. Nature is not as gentle as we imagine. It can be powerful and unexpected, like a big shock that makes us reconsider. This roof needs a complete overhaul if it wants to withstand these crazy windstorms. In the meantime, finding a safe place to stay is the best thing you can do. Don't try to compete with nature. You're no match for a hurricane. Oh no, that's terrible. That poor girl is trapped in the middle of a terrible flood. Someone please come save her immediately. She couldn't get out of this raging water on her own. In Spain, heavy rain turned the island of Mallorca into a giant swimming pool. Even Palma de Mallorca Airport had to stop operating due to flooding. Everyone stay safe and hope that God will protect us from the fury of the weather. The South African sky suddenly darkened, as if preparing for extreme disaster show. Several districts of Durban were devastated by storms and attractive cyclones. Advice to drivers: be careful, as this is not a gentle shower. A sudden disaster has struck China, turning a peaceful evening into a horrifying nightmare for the people. Fierce wind blew trees and cars into the air, creating a debris storm with debris scattered everywhere, leaving the whole area in chaos and destruction. Look, is that a UFO? What do you think about this phenomenon? This is a continuous lightning phenomenon, like a nightlight concert, lasting for centuries. It's true that when Mother Nature wants to play, no one can stop it. Indeed, Mother Nature is performing a majestic and spectacular light show, making us look up with amazement and admiration. Wow! The US Navy sends submarines across the Arctic ice cap. Similarly, out at sea, this wave looks like a mini tsunami. Even though there is a retaining wall, the waves still flood the entire road. power of the Earth is expressed through natural phenomena, such as volcanic eruptions, like passionate rock music that surprises everyone. Hot lava poured from the ground, bringing not only destruction, but also a majestic beauty that was impossible to look away from. The combination of red lava and cool blue sea creates an unimaginable scene, demonstrating the power and beauty of nature. 33 live near a stream and a forest. You may be lucky enough to see a waterfall flowing backward, as if it were betraying all natural rules. An unbelievable water show. When you encounter a reverse waterfall, you will immediately be fascinated by the magic and uniqueness of this phenomenon. Nature certainly knows how to wow us. During days of drought, forest fires become a truly majestic scene, like a giant fire party. I witnessed the fire and must admit that it was an unforgettable, terrifying performance. Let's see how serious the mountain fire in Guizhou is. Thousands of trees have now turned into a giant pile of ash. If you think protecting trees is just a slogan, then look at this scene. The forest fire in Bijie, Guizhou broke out strongly, forcing firefighters to fight non-stop. High winds spread the fire quickly, creating two dangerous fire lines. Call the firefighters immediately, because they are the real heroes in this war. Fires in Australia have turned kangaroo houses into ashes, and now hundreds of kangaroos have to jump from the area like a giant marathon. Amen, Lord. Please extend your hand to help both humans and animals in this difficult moment. In these challenging times, we pray for the safety and protection of all living beings. May God give us the strength and patience to overcome these hardships. We hope that help will come in time and everyone will be safe. Please protect and guide us through these thorny paths. We offer God a prayer filled with hope and confidence. In contrast to terrible disasters, nature also gives us miraculous and breathtaking things. These moments are precious gifts, like sparkling gems in the sea of life. We have a fat cloud that just fell to the ground. Is it because the cloud has eaten too much water vapor and now has to lose weight urgently? We were peacefully enjoying the scenery when suddenly a giant iceberg melted like a surprise party. The rumbling sound turned the previously peaceful atmosphere into chaos like an uninvited party. When the ice melts, the penguins are caught up in a game of hide and seek, with one stray making our hearts skip a beat. The sight of the northern lights can make you think you're watching a cosmic light show. The lights are as bright as a space disco party, only there's no DJ, only nature at work. Light shows from the northern lights are like a cosmic DJ playing at full capacity, turning the sky into an unbelievable light dance floor. And this is the largest snow mountain in Europe. But don't be fooled by its beauty. Behind the magnificence and power of the snow mountain is ferocity and uniqueness. This is not a wave of rage, but a wave of relaxation. What a great way to cool off and feel nature, right? Even if my phone falls into the water and turns into an underwater camera, I still have to capture this moment. And this is the wonderful moment that Mother Nature has given us. If you love this beauty, please comment number 1. Cave connects bridge. Bridge connects cave. This is a masterpiece that makes us say, wow. If there was an award for the interesting combination of cave and bridge, this place would definitely have received the first award. Can anyone tell me if this view is true? If that's true, then I want to enjoy this view. Do you want to come with me? Have you ever witnessed this rare fire tornado scene? That's right, it's an unbelievable light party. Do you think a supercar can squeeze through that narrow road? Hit the like button if you believe in car miracles. Wow! She climbed like a spider with only 2 hands, making everyone admire. Who needs a support rope when she has superpowers like this? This waterfall decided not to listen to gravity, but instead sprayed water high into the sky in a spectacular display of nature. The fish in the river jumped up as if they were holding a dancing show. People on the boat, they could only stand and watch in surprise. After 30 years of exploring the world, I have never encountered a scene that made me as scared as when I saw this mysterious island full of bad fish. A seaside paradise has a horrifyingly dark side. Have you ever stood on the cliffs of Moher? The scenery here is so beautiful that it makes your heart want to stay forever. One day, I dream of witnessing the glorious moment when the ship launches. Immersing yourself in the joy of shipbuilders, it's an amazing dream. Surely he must be a super special agent to do so. So admirable, my mysterious friend. Wondering how cars get from the factory to consumers. No need to drive across oceans and thousands of kilometers. we have an interesting secret. This is the largest car-carrying ship today. It can carry up to 6,900 standard cars. It's like a mobile city on the sea. These ships use the lower deck to store cars and the upper deck to load containers. It feels like a floating hotel for vehicles. On the vast ocean, sometimes you will see seawater, clearly divided between two areas, as if there was an invisible border between them. Why don't the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans mix together? This is an interesting and complex natural mystery, like an unsolved scientific puzzle. Love and protect the ocean, to preserve this miracle for future generations. Because we want to keep seeing amazing things like this. The Drake Passage in Antarctica is full of giant icebergs, creating an unbelievably majestic and beautiful scene. The contrast between the pure white of the ice and the deep blue of the sea is like a perfect natural picture. Can't help but be amazed. When the king of the sea confronts the land, the ship looked huge. But to the ocean, it was just like a floating leaf. What an unequal war. When a sea storm meets a tornado, we immediately have a dragon sucking water from the sky into the sea, creating a majestic scene. Hearing the sound of thunder at night in this situation is more haunting than a horror movie. Amid the loneliness of the Antarctic Sea, the iceberg appears like Princess Sophia in the middle of a royal gala. Who needs to party when there's ice? We are testing with 2 Interceptor 48 speedboats. Love adventure. Come join us. In the ash cloud from the volcano, static electricity creates brilliant lightning. It is truly a scene of lightning striking in a clear sky. When the red-hot lava flows over the boundary and burns everything in its path, don't forget to apply sunscreen to protect your skin. Next, we will explore the vast ocean, where crazy waves can wash away everything in their path. Ocean waves are like gentle giants, but sometimes they can become as ferocious and destructive as storms. Video, once in a thousand-year moments, is a journey to discover rare natural phenomena, exuding the power and uniqueness of nature. Streets melted from record temperatures, giant hailstones fell, and microbursts from the powerful tornado caused chaos. Melting ice caps are a warning about our uncertain future. But I have to admit, this scene is beautiful. If you like to explore, book a ticket to Antarctica now. It's an adventure not to be missed. Natural scenes such as ice collapse always bring a feeling of overwhelm and wonder. Remember to adjust the screen light and keep a distance to protect your eyes when viewing. A fierce storm rocked Switzerland on July 24th, 2023. Strong winds caused trees to fall and houses to be damaged and destroyed. It is impossible to imagine the horror and fear that people here must experience. Storms and heavy rain hit Houston, Texas, USA, causing chaos. The rolling winds knocked down everything on the path. The howling wind and howling rain were terrifying. Heavy rain continued for a long time, submerging everything under the rushing water from rivers and streams. People watched helplessly as their property was swept away in the vast sea of water. Despair spread everywhere. This scene was truly heartbreaking. May God give them the strength to overcome pain and loss. Sympathize and protect them during this difficult period. Is it true that the prolonged hailstorm causes our hills and mountains to collapse? The impact on the bridge was crazy. It showed not only the weight, but also the strength of the rocks. What an amazing sight, this avalanche. The avalanche crashed down like a raging flood, sweeping away everything in its path. The rocks crushed the trees. Its power scared me. The houses literally floating into the sea were an unbelievable sight. This is truly a living testament to the terrible power of nature. This landslide happened too quickly. The rescue work encountered countless difficulties due to the complex and dangerous terrain, making all efforts more arduous than ever. It was a natural disaster that people described as the end of the world. The scene was so scary and overwhelming that everyone who witnessed it was shocked. And fortunately, there was no loss of life. In addition, every year floods continue to become more and more fierce, causing a lot of damage to people. These floods not only swept away houses and property, but also threatened the lives of thousands of people. Many people liken terrible floods to punishment from heaven, expressing horror and helplessness before the destructive power of nature. The floodwaters rolled like a waterfall, engulfing everything in the blink of an eye, leaving a scene of destruction and collapse. The same heat, but here is the heat radiating from the volcanic eruption. The lava flow flows down like fire and water, creating an extremely mysterious and wild scene. The earth shook once again. Spectacular moment when volcano erupts in Iceland. Hot lava erupted from the crater, forming a towering column of fire, glowing in the night. The night sky is dyed red by firelight, creating an extremely mysterious and majestic scene. It's horrifying. What you're looking at on the screen is a volcano Sinabung in Sumatra. Indonesia erupts. A huge cloud of ash rose high from the top of Mount Sinabung, covering the sky and covering the surrounding area. Dark gray ash color, dense, creating a gloomy and intense scene. Have you ever touched hot, newly solidified magma solution? What happens when two extremes collide? Lava meets water. The bright red lava flows down from the cliff, creating sizzling sounds when it comes into contact with the blue seawater. The effect is truly amazing. Wow. This scene reminds me of a cup of coffee being poured from a coffee maker. Interesting. The lava flow is like a fiery dragon rushing out from the volcano's crater, bringing with it horrifying heat and destruction. Have you ever experienced a storm at sea or witnessed its consequences? Please share your experiences below in the comment section. Sea storms are dangerous natural phenomena. But can humans minimize the damage caused by storms? This has truly been a bumpy ride. A car bravely entered the tornado, with debris and hail flying in the air. This amazing moment was recorded by a dash cam. Instead of turning around and running away, he decided to face and fight this crazy tornado. Oh no, thanks to this man's courage, I got to see the tornado up close like this.
Oh my gosh.
Why can he be so calm? Hope he will be lucky and get through this terrible tornado safely. Tornadoes in China are amazing and terrifying. The swirling columns of wind swirled, carrying dust and debris, creating a scene of chaos and power. Its destruction leaves clear marks on everything it passes through. It's horrifying. The giant dark gray vortex billows like a fierce beast, gliding across the sky, creating a terrifying scene. Dust obscured vision, and fierce winds made everything blurry. This is the terrifying power of nature. The orange tornado near Interstate 10 and Highway 62 was terrible, sweeping up everything in its path. It's unbelievable. It's like a giant monster moving in the sky. So scary. Each frame is like a work of art. Share your thoughts to enjoy this beauty together. The storm begins as a game with the wind, choosing what items it wants to carry. We can only stand and watch. Heavy wind and rain blew away the roof, refreshing the design style. What an unbelievable decor. Oh no. As soon as the windstorm ended, the hailstorm came next. Hope my glass door is strong enough to hold up. I have seen many rains, but have never seen such a crazy scene. The weather is throwing a wild party. Watch the spinning tornado suck everything up like a giant vacuum cleaner. A truly impressive sight. These natural phenomena are incredibly colorful and diverse. Admire the beauty of Mother Nature. The tornado blew thousands of plants across the desert and roads in Owyhee County, creating a thick blanket of debris that obscured visibility and caused traffic problems. Broken twigs and branches float like arrows in the air and can damage tires and scratch paint if you're not careful. If the chaotic scene makes you feel uneasy, stay calm and find a safe shelter. Your safety is the most important thing.
Nature is sometimes fierce and scary, but sometimes it is extremely gentle and beautiful, right? Take time for yourself to relax and enjoy these moments. And this is a real miracle. Tornadoes and rainbows exist together. When these two phenomena appear together, it can truly create a magical miracle. For example, you can imagine a storm passing away, leaving behind a brilliant rainbow in the sky, creating a very impressive and meaningful scene of resurrection and hope after the storm.
Oh! Thank you. Now I have to laugh so much. The lovely ones must be facing the opposite direction. Sorry. But it's so funny. You made my day.
Have you seen such a modern car washing machine? Please comment your address. I will definitely experience it. I look forward to testing this advanced technology and sharing my feelings with everyone. Oh no. For some reason, a boat caught fire in the middle of the Tahoe River. And also a fire. But this was a devastating forest fire. The fire spread quickly. Black smoke rose high, covering the sky and making it difficult to breathe. No homes were affected in this video, which shows what firefighters in Nova Scotia are facing. These wildebeests, they are evacuating to avoid danger. Thousands of wildebeests have to cross dangerous rivers. What a great migration. Millions of monarch butterflies migrate from North America to the forests of Michoacán, Mexico. This phenomenon creates an impressive scene when flocks of butterflies fly densely, dyeing the sky yellow and covering tree trunks, highlighting the magic of nature. Wow, what a surprise. The super dense flocks of butterflies are not only a breathtaking sight, but also a wonderful testament to the magic and diversity of nature. This is also a great opportunity for us to learn more about butterflies and the importance of protecting their natural habitat. One of nature's truly amazing migration journeys. This migration is considered one of the wonders of the natural world because of its complexity and scale. Each year, millions of monarch butterflies make a journey of about 3,000 to 4,800 kilometers from north to north. The top of the top moments in this video will make you unable to take your eyes off. Remember to keep a reasonable distance to protect your beloved eyes. See you in the next video where attraction is never lacking.